Hi, friends. So, we're doing this little launch of a brand new company called Azer and Co. And I could not be more excited and overwhelmed and like just all the feels about the launch of this new company. And what is making me so excited about it is that it's truly in the company of other women. The voices that have contributed up until this point in word, in conversation, in phone calls, in prayer, on social media. It's been so beautiful to see the diversity of voices all across the spectrum, age, uh, socioeconomic backgrounds, from all over the world, actually, several different countries, women who are very diverse racially and ethnically in their spiritual backgrounds. It's just been a dream. And you know that the very first thing that we're actually doing to launch Azer and Co. is an online class. And it is going to be a 5-week class called Reclaiming Your Story. And it's really the first 5 weeks of a 10-week course that you can do the second half later. But I wanted to give you just kind of my face and my vision and my energy around this course that I have created in the company of friends. There have been two friends. One friend is in her 50s, and she has lived in Portugal for about 17 years, is back in the US, raises a multi-ethnic family. Her and I have done this in the company of our friend who is living in Hong Kong, Korean American, also in her 50s, some grown children, and one that's still at home. There has been really beautiful collection of our voices and our personalities and our experiences that have created the content of this class. And so I wanted you to hear from me the vision behind it, because you can read about the logistics. Those will be in the notes here in the email, and you can see the details around it. But what I want you to catch is what this class is centered on, and it's reclaiming your story. Brene Brown says that owning our story can be hard, but not nearly as difficult as spending our lives running from it. And for so many women, myself included, I have run from parts of my story. We are running from parts of our story, but our whole story matters. And in order for us to live fully in who we have been created to be as Azers, we have got to own our whole story. Nothing can be forgotten or stuffed or shoved aside or alienated or isolated if we want to live fully into the women, the Azers that we have been created to be. And so these 5 weeks, we are going to take a look at how do we reclaim our story through knowing who we have been created to be, and how life has shaped us. We're going to look at and identify our false beliefs and replace those false beliefs with life-giving truths. We are going to change your mindset, change the way that you think, so that you can have a shift in how you see your story. We're going to uncover and name shame, so that we can reestablish both connection with God and to one another. Shame isolates us, and connection is what we have been created for. And then the last really big chunk that we're going to take a look at in this 5-week class is reclaiming our story through unmasking limiting fears and learning how those fears are actually pointing us in the direction of our dreams. And so that is the heart behind it. That is what we're going to dive into. And the deal is that this is just for our online community, just for our email community here. It's not going to be available like broadly. Only 30 women are going to be able to participate in this. And I know several spots are already spoken for. And so you're going to have to respond pretty quickly when we open up registration so that you can get your spot and speak into this on the ground level. I'm giving you exclusive access to this because you're part of the kind of the formation of Azer & Co. And that's really valuable to me. And you're going to get to do it in the company of women. So I'm really excited. I think that you guys are going to love it. We have taught this class a couple of times now to almost 50 women, and their responses have been overwhelming. We asked 20 of them, would you enthusiastically recommend this class to a friend? And every single one of those 20 said, yes, we would. And so I think you guys are in for a treat. It's hard work, but it is the kind of work that is necessary if you are going to reclaim your story. And then the next course, we talk about how do you release your story. So I hope that you will join us because this is going to be the beginning of something really good, and I want you in. So can't wait to see your faces in the class.